Hello and welcome to Birth is Beautiful. This is the show where we talk about all of those wet, gross, slimy, disgusting, horrible things that are completely, usually unmentionable about birth. My name is Dina Blumenfeld and I am a Lamaze certified childbirth educator and a prenatal yoga instructor here at Shining Light Prenatal Education in Pittsburgh. Today we're going to talk about your mucus plug. So, when I was pregnant with my first, I'd heard about this mucus plug thing. I did take a childbirth class. I heard about this mucus plug, and all my instructor said is that, oh, as part of early labor, this plug's just gonna fall out. And I didn't think anything of it. And I, of course, was really, really woefully unprepared for what the mucus plug actually was. See, I had thought it was like a cork in a wine bottle. And that as my cervix dilated, right, as the hole opened up, that plug would just pop right out. And I'd have this wine cork looking thing in either my underwear or the toilet or someplace inconvenient, and it would be gone. And that would be that. Except I was really, really, really wrong about that. I didn't think about the definition of the word mucus. So, mucus, right? Boogers. You know, these guys that come out of your nose when you have a head cold, boogers. In that mass quantity, that whitish, yellowish, stringy, gel-like slime that keeps coming out of your nose, and you blow your nose once and then there's still more of it and you blow your nose again, right? That kind of head cold. That's what it looks like when you lose your mucus plug, except it's not coming out of your nose, it's coming out of your vagina. Super awesome. So you can lose your mucus plug in a couple of different ways. You can lose it in mass quantity, in which case what happens is you go to the bathroom and you wipe. You go, wow, that's slimy and disgusting. And then you wipe again and oh my God, it's still slimy and disgusting. And oh my God, it's still slimy and disgusting. So you get out a menstrual pad so you can get off the toilet. So it can come out in a big chunk or a couple of big chunks. Or it can come out over the course of a couple of days as just extra gross discharge. So you end up with a little bit of slime here, and a little bit of slime there, and a little bit of slime here for days and days until it all ends up falling out. Or if your water breaks, it'll wash the mucus plug out. In which case your amniotic fluid ends up looking a little cloudy, and that's when women say, but Dina, I never saw my mucus plug. I say, yep, and that's usually why. Or people assume that heavier discharge over the course of a couple of days was just standard heavier discharge. They don't assume that that's the mucus plug. Your mucus plug will not just look like that whitish, off-white, yellow booger stuff. It may have a little bit of blood in it, and that's normal, because as the cervix dilates, right, we get a little bit of blood spotting. Not a problem. If you have any concerns, of course, you're going to call your doctor or your midwife over the course of your pregnancy or early labor to make sure that everything is doing okay. If you have other questions or want to learn more, I have all the goods because it is kind of my job. You can find me here at Shining Light Prenatal Education. That's shininglightprenatal.com, or on our sister website, Silent Mother, which is silentmother.com. That's a whole separate blog. That's a new project of mine. You can find me at both places. If you have questions for this show, you want to have your question answered on Birth is Beautiful, email me, info@shininglightprenatal.com. I'm always happy to answer your questions, especially if it's about the gross and yucky stuff. We can talk about that for sure. I think that's it.